Good evening. My name is Jennifer Dunn, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the Chartered Professional Accountants of Prince Edward Island's 2017 Convocation and Awards Ceremony. This is a special day for our graduates, for those obtaining membership, and for our newest fellow. In just a moment, our graduates, fellow, and platform guests will be joining us entering from the back. I encourage you to applaud as they enter. Please rise as our graduates and guests are piped in. Thank you, and please be seated. We would like to recognize and thank the Honorable Wade McLaughlin, Premier of the Province of Prince Edward Island, for leading our graduates and our fellow. We look forward to hearing his remarks shortly. We are pleased to have the following guests with us this evening. Please hold your applause until all platform guests have been introduced. Mr. Hélène Côté, Chair of the CPA Canada Board of Directors. Ms. Anne-Marie Gamon, President and Chief Executive Officer, CPA Atlantic School of Business. Mr. Ryan Pino, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Prince Edward Island. And Ms. Tanya O'Brien, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Prince Edward Island. Ladies and gentlemen, our platform guests. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce honored guests. Please stand or offer a wave when I announce your name, and once again, I would ask you to hold your applause until all guests are introduced. From the Board of Directors of the Chartered Professional Accountants of PEI, Doug Ezard, Secretary-Treasurer, Lisa Underhay, Executive Committee and PEI Representative on the CPA Atlantic School of Business Board of Directors, Becky Chason, Board Member, Kate O'Brien, Board Member, Sharon O'Halloran, Board Member, Rodney Payne, Board Member, Sean Murphy, Public Representative, and we also have as honored guests, Debbie Good, representing the UPEI School of Business and Chair of the CPA PEI Awards Committee, and Jane McAdam, Auditor General of Prince Edward Island. Ladies and gentlemen, our honored guests. We are very pleased to have Premier Wade McLaughlin with us this evening, and I would now like to call on Premier McLaughlin to bring greetings on behalf of the province of Prince Edward Island. Premier McLaughlin.
Thank you, Jennifer, and good evening, everyone. Chair Ryan, Alain Cote, others, platform guests, the board of the Chartered Professional Accountants of PEI, and most of all, the graduates who are here, 17 of you represented this evening of the 20 who will receive this designation on Prince Edward Island this year. And let me say on behalf of the province, and I mean the entire province, what it means to us that you've achieved this level of success, and that we recognize the amount of work that's gone into reaching this point. I'm sure for each of you, there's an element of relief and celebration in being here tonight and being here together. I know, having been involved through my own involvement at the university, there's an element of team and collegiality that you build up through the process of working through to the point where you receive your CPA. And I'm sure that each of you has your own group that you know and team that supported you to get here. Your family, your partners and principals in various places of work who saw to it that you made the progress that you have. And the profession that surrounds you. And the accounting profession in this province has been a very important part of the success that we've had as a province, that we've gone ahead in the way that we have and continue to do in our economy and in our business and in our growth and in new enterprises. And of course, to recognize the people who've taught you over the years, most directly those who've taught you what you know about accounting, and others going back to early stages of your education. I know from being at the reception earlier and even looking right to the back of the room here, there are people who've taught accounting in this province and to accountants, next generations of accountants in PEI, going back now. I see Stan back there, you're talking a few generations. And, I don't know if Anna is here, but that would be covered by a few generations as well. And it's always been a point of pride and something that everyone associated with the accounting profession in PEI has known, that the people who go through this program and then through the common final exam in PEI have had a very high rate of success. And you're no exception this year. I was told earlier this evening that the PEI success rate was noticed by the national overseers, people responsible for the CFE, and it's great that you're keeping up that tradition and what that says about your teachers directly, and then the people who worked with you as partners and principals to get you through to that stage. And it's great that the profession nationally is represented in Alain Cote being here this evening. On vous souhaite un chaleureux bienvenue. It's quite a thing in terms of what that says about the profession nationally. Have the national chair of the CPA group, and I know Mr. Cote has been in Nova Scotia and is going to New Brunswick, and it's a great way to pull the profession together across the country. There will be others recognized here tonight, and I want to say a personal word of congratulations and on behalf of the province, Kevin Ladner, who will be inducted as the first fellow of the CPA PEI, and that Kevin you and others before you from Prince Edward Island have shown in your leadership of national accounting firms and of the profession nationally, what quality we have in this province and how important the achievements of our accountants have been to the success that we've had as a province and to putting our mighty island on the map. Main thing tonight is you, the graduates who are enjoying your convocation. I'm sure you want to get on to that and the reception. So congratulations everyone, thanks for what you're doing, and we look forward to what this generation of CPAs is going to mean to the continuing success of our province. Congratulations.
Thank you, Premier McLaughlin. I will now ask Ryan Keynote to introduce our guest speaker for this evening.
Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you all for coming out. To extend congratulations to our CPA graduates, and on behalf of the National CPA body, it's my pleasure to introduce Alain Côté, the current chair of CPA Canada. Mr. Côté has more than 35 years' experience providing audit and advisory services to companies of all sizes, particularly financial institutions. As a Deloitte partner for over 25 years, Alain has assumed many responsibilities and held a number of key positions at the firm. He most recently served as Quebec Region Managing Partner. In addition to chairing the CPA Canada Board of Directors, Alain has been a member of the Board, Executive Committee, and Finance and Audit Committees of the Board of Trade of Metropolitan Montreal. For several years, Alain has contributed to the activities of Quebec's Ordre of Chartered Accountants, which is now CPA Quebec, serving on both the Board of Directors and the Board's Executive Committee. In 2011, Alain was named Honorary Consul of Luxembourg in Montreal with jurisdiction throughout the province of Quebec. In 2012, he was awarded a Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal, and in 2013, he received the Award of Merit of the Quebec Interprofessional Council. Ladies and gentlemen, Mesdames et Messieurs, please join me in welcoming the Chair of CPA Canada, Mr. Alain Côté.
Thank you very much, Brian. I really appreciate that. So good evening, my colleague, special guests, ladies and gentlemen. But more importantly tonight, to you, our graduates, a very, very special welcome. It's because of you that we are all here today. I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to join you and celebrate with you this remarkable professional accomplishment. Your achievement today is nothing short of exemplary. I remember well when I completed the program myself, and I fully understand what you all have gone through. Hard work, dedication, and the perseverance in your studies, and believe me, it is all worth it. A CPA designation is your passport to a world of opportunity. Not only are we CPA an important part of the Canadian business landscape, but we are also an integral part of the global community. The CPA designation has the ability to open doors, and each of you now holds the key. Today, CPA Canada is the third largest accounting body in the world, representing more than 200,000 Canadian professional accountants, and our organization is thriving. The community of highly qualified professionals you join demonstrate an ongoing commitment to representing the highest standard of accounting, ethics, and best business practices. Our members are leaders, and not just in the finance function. because they are also CEOs, on boards, in academia, as a strategic advisor, and as entrepreneur. They are invested in making the world a better place. As a CPA, you are a value creator, a trustworthy advisor, and a business leader. You have the power to do positive change maker in your industry, for the economy, and also as an advocate of the public interest. So realize that your future is bright as the benefit of a unified profession continue to grow and expand along with its influence. So as you know, the integration of the 3 national accounting body is now complete. And here in PEI, the CPA designation is already in use. So your provincial body is ready to offer guidance on how your new CPA designation can keep your career moving forward. And now, with a strong educational foundation, it's time to turn to the future. It's time to embrace your ambition and rise to meet the demands of an ever-changing world. You have the momentum to do great things, to anticipate what is needed while envisioning what is possible. As you move into the next stage of your career, your national organization, CPA Canada, is here to support and encourage you today and throughout your career. We continue as CPA Canada to expand our professional learning and development program with a robust e-learning portfolio, including workshops, interactive courses, conferences. CPA Canada are seen by stakeholders and the general public as trustworthy, globally well-respected business professionals that create value. We have built a strong and influential presence on the national and on the international stage, with the CPA designation increasingly recognized as the right fit for business. The support of your colleagues, friends, and family will also be crucial in helping you meet the challenges ahead. So in closing, I would like to end with a quote from Steve Jobs. Working is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So on behalf of CPA Canada, I wish you much success and a rewarding journey as you step bravely into the future. Enjoy the rest of the celebration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alain. Merci beaucoup. On behalf of the graduates, students, and the CPA PEI members, I'd like to present you with a token of our appreciation.
Becoming a chartered professional accountant has 2 main components. The education component, which culminates in a common final exam, and the practical experience component. It is the completion of both which leads a graduate to membership. We will begin by recognizing the graduates who have completed their education component. These graduates will continue to work to complete their practical experience and then be eligible to apply for membership. As many here who have gone through the program or supported someone going through the program know, it requires many hours of study and much sacrifice by both graduates and their families and friends to successfully complete the education program. In this regard, we recognize and appreciate the CPA Atlantic School of Business for educating the graduates so that they may be successful in their studies. I would ask that Anne-Marie Gamon and Ryan Pino to congratulate each graduate as they come forward, and they will be presented with a gift on behalf of the membership. We would ask each graduate to approach the stage from the right side and exit on the left. Please note, graduates will have an opportunity after the ceremony to have photos taken on stage by family or friends. And we do have a photographer this evening, Amy Parsons, and she will capture the evening ceremony for us. Our first graduate is Kevin Bernard. Kevin is the son of Emile and Arlene Bernard. He was raised in Alberton, PEI, and presently resides in Hampshire with his wife Tiffany and daughter Clara. Kevin attended the University of Prince Edward Island and is employed with Bradley Anderhan, Chartered Professional Accountants, and Kim Norgard is his mentor. Congratulations, Kevin, on successfully passing. Next, we have Michael Boak. Michael was raised in Victoria, BC. He attended the University of Prince Edward Island, where he is presently employed. Michael currently resides in Cornwall, PEI, and is accompanied this evening by his partner, Sheila Carey. Michael shared with us that his most memorable moment from the training program was seeing the words pass on his day 1 and day 2-3 CP results. Congratulations, Mike. Our next graduate is Patrick Brazel. Unfortunately, Patrick is unable to be with us this evening, but we certainly want to acknowledge his achievements and wish him congratulations in successful completion of this common final exam. The next graduate is Mike Burho. Mike attended the University of Prince Edward Island and is presently employed with Grant Thornton. Congratulations to Mike for successfully passing his common final exam. Our next graduate this evening is Ryan Ralph Robert Carr. I would like to ask Don Carr, a CPA PEI member, to come forward to introduce his son.
Sorry for the slowness there, I'm just trying to work in a new hip. 24 years ago, I had 2 amazing events happen in my life. The first was my first child was born to my wife Darlene and I, and the second was I passed my UFI. 24 years later, my son Ryan, firstborn, is now receiving his CPA, and I'm very proud and honored of that. Ryan graduated UPEI and lives in Charlottetown and works with Grant Thornton.
Our next graduate this evening is Tim Cook. Tim is the son of Murray and Vicki Cook. He was raised in Stanhope and currently resides in Charlottetown with his wife Diana McKay. Tim attended the University of Prince Edward Island. He articled with Grant Thornton and Island Investment Development, Inc., where he is presently employed. Tim enjoys hiking, sailing, and spending time with family and friends. Tim cites both Abby McPherson and Bruce Densmore as his mentors. He shares with us that his most memorable moment from the training program was seeing the pass on the results page. Congratulations, Tim. Patrick Cullen is our next graduate. Patrick is the son of Tom and Beth Cullen. He was raised in Charlottetown, where he currently resides. Patrick attended the University of Prince Edward Island. He is presently employed with McPherson Roach Smith and cites his mentor as being Matt McMillan. He shares with us that the most memorable moment from the training program was finding out that he passed the CP. Congratulations, Patrick. Our next graduate is Alexa Ellis. Alexa is the daughter of Tyler and Jerry Ellis. Raised in Alberton, where she currently resides, Alexa attended the University of Prince Edward Island. Alexa is presently employed with Grant Thornton, and her mentor is Mike Adams. She shares with us the most memorable moment from the training program was finding out that she passed the CP. We offer her congratulations, Alexa. Melissa Dawn McLaren is our next graduate. Melissa is the daughter of Gary and Joanne McLaren. Raised in 10 Mile House, where she currently resides, Melissa attended UPEI. Melissa is presently employed at the Atlantic Veterinary College and cites her mentor as being Rupert Sweetapple. With her fiance, Rex Chapman, Melissa enjoys outdoor activities such as camping, fishing, hunting, snowshoeing, and snowmobiling. She shares with us that her most memorable moment from the training program was expanding both her social and professional network with peers from around the Atlantic region. Congratulations, Melissa, on passing the CP. Our next graduate is Tricia Sanderson. Tricia is the daughter of Randy and Deborah Sanderson. Raised in Cornwall, Tricia attended the University of Prince Edward Island and is currently employed at Grant Thornton. Congratulations, Tricia, for successful completion of the CP. Kyle Smith is our next graduate. Kyle is the son of Karen and Sean Smith. Raised in Charlottetown, Kyle attended the University of Prince Edward Island. He now resides in New Argyll, living on a farm where he and his girlfriend have 12 sheep, 6 chickens, 2 goats, and 1 dog. He enjoys working around the farm and engaging in lots of outdoor activities. Kyle is employed with Arsenal Best Cameron Ellis and cites Ryan Power as his mentor. Kyle shares with us that his most memorable moment from the training program was being stuck in traffic because of the construction on the North River Causeway on his way to day 1 of the CP. Congratulations, Kyle. Amanda Strongman is our next graduate. Amanda is the daughter of Doug and Leona Strongman. Raised in Ellerslie and now residing in Charlottetown, Amanda attended the University of Prince Edward Island. Amanda is employed with Cook Aquaculture. Congratulations, Amanda, on passing the CP. Our final graduate this evening is Matthew Vaughn. Born in Brunswick, Maine, Matthew graduated from Dalhousie University. Matthew presently resides in Summerside with his wife Jennifer and son Zachary, age 3, and Samuel, 9 months. Matthew articled with and is presently employed with Grant Thornton. He cites Mike Adams as his mentor. Congratulations, Matthew. We would now like to recognize those graduates who have completed their education and their practical experience. These graduates have completed all requirements and have been admitted to membership of Chartered Professional Accountants of PEI, and thus are eligible to use their designation. We are grateful to employers who have offered a training environment for graduates to complete their practical experience. I would ask Ryan Pino and Alain Cote to come forward and offer congratulations to those graduates who have obtained membership. Each will be presented with membership certificates. We would ask those graduates who have obtained membership to proceed to the right side of the stage as their name is called and make their way across the stage to receive their membership certificate. Our first new member is David Arsenault, CPA. David is the son of Carl and Anne-Marie Arsenault. He was raised in St. Nicholas, PEI, but resides in Charlottetown now. He attended the University of Prince Edward Island and was successful on the 2016 CFE. David has successfully completed his practical experience with Veterans Affairs Canada, where he is currently employed. David has met all the requirements of membership and thus was accepted into membership with CPAPEI on December 8th. Congratulations, David. Next, we welcome into membership Jenna Domini, CPA. Jenna is the daughter of Leela and the late Alan McDonald. She was raised in Kensington, where she currently resides with her husband Matthew. Jenna attended St. Francis Xavier University, where she obtained her Bachelor of Science in Human Nutrition, then the University of New Brunswick, for her Bachelor of Business Administration degree. Jenna is employed with BDO Canada, and her mentor is Kelsey Montgomery. Jenna enjoys traveling and spending time with family and friends, and shares that her most memorable moment from the training program was logging on and finding out that she passed the CPAPEI. Congratulations, Jenna. Next, we have Paul Gillespie. Paul has moved to Ottawa and thus is unable to be with us this evening, but we certainly want to acknowledge his achievements. He was successful on the Common Final Exam and has completed his practical experience with BDO in Summerside. We wish him all the best. Our next new member is Justin Lank, CPA. Justin is the son of Stephen and Linda Lank, raised in Cornwall, where he currently resides with his partner, Madison Scott, and their daughter, Kaylee. Justin attended the University of Prince Edward Island. Justin has successfully completed the practical experience component of the CPA program and was accepted into membership with CPAPEI on December 8th, 2016. Congratulations, Justin. Next, we welcome into membership Matthew McGinnis, CPA. Matthew is the son of Eric and Ann McGinnis. Raised in St. Peter's Bay, Matthew attended the University of Prince Edward Island. Matthew is presently employed with MRSB Group, and his mentor is Colin Dawson. Matthew is presently employed with MRSB Group. Congratulations, Matthew. Corrine Mossy, CPA, CGA, is our next new member. Corrine resides in Ebenezer and is presently employed with Cook Insurance Group. Corrine completed the Legacy CGA education program and her degree from Laurentian University. Corrine has successfully completed the practical experience component of the program, and as such, she was accepted into membership with CPAPEI on December 8th. Corrine is presently employed with Cook Insurance Group. And because Corrine completed the Legacy CGA program, she is entitled to both a CPA certificate and a CGA certificate. Congratulations, Corrine. Next, we welcome Leah Ann Moyer, CPA, CGA, into membership. Leah Ann was raised in Ontario and attended Laurentian University. Leah Ann is the daughter of Tim Moyer and Wendy Buchanan and stepdaughter of Bruce Buchanan. She moved to the island 19 years ago and presently resides in Summerside with her spouse Glenn McKay and children Connor, Isabella, and Phoenix. Leah Ann is employed at the Water Street Dental Clinic in Summerside. Leah Ann completed the Legacy CGA education program and obtained her degree from Laurentian University. She shares that her most memorable moment from the training program was getting the phone call from Kristen Steves when she passed both the PA1 and PA2 exams. Because Leah Ann completed the Legacy CGA program, she's entitled to both a CPA certificate and a CGA certificate. Congratulations, Leah Ann. Our next graduate is Jessie Sampson, CPA. Jessie is the daughter of Alan and Marion Sampson. Raised in South Rustico and now residing in Charlottetown, Jessie attended Holland College, the University of PEI, and completed the CPA prep program. Jessie is employed with Fitzpatrick and Company and cites her mentors as being Jamie Arsenault and Gerard Fitzpatrick. She shares that her most memorable moment from the training program was the countless hours spent with the support staff at Secure Exam. Jessie has successfully completed the practical experience component of the CPA program and was accepted into membership on December 8th. Congratulations, Jessie. Our final new member is Jing Tang. Unfortunately, Jing is unable to be with us this evening, but we would like to acknowledge her achievement in passing her CFE and being accepted into membership. We wish her all the best. Congratulations to our newest members. And now we head into presentation of awards. We begin our awards this evening with the CPA Atlantic School of Business Award of Excellence. I would ask Anne-Marie Gamon and Lisa Underhay to introduce and present this award.
CP Atlantic School of Business is very pleased to announce we have 2 award winners with the CP Atlantic School of Excellence Award. This is the inaugural award for those candidates who have exemplified the academic achievement in completing the CPA Professional Education Program. Our first award recipient is Justin Lang. And we're very pleased to say the second award winner is Amanda Strongman.
Our next awards are awarded by CPAPEI. I would ask Tanya O'Brien and Ryan Pino to introduce and present these awards.
The Common Final Exam, or as it's better known, the CFE, is a rigorous 3-day examination that requires candidates to demonstrate the depth and breadth of their competency development in accordance with the CPA Competency Map. The National Board of Examiners of CPA Canada is responsible for assessing candidates' performance on the CFE, and in doing so, the Board of Examiners advises the provinces of the top candidate in terms of their evaluation. CPA Prince Edward Island is proud to recognize the top performer in the September 2016 Common Final Examination with the CPAPEI Award of Achievement. And this evening, this award is presented to Matthew McGuinness. Congratulations, Matthew. So we have a plaque and a cash prize for Matthew for that award. Our next graduate award is the CPAPEI Leadership Award. And this award is presented to the graduate as determined by the peers. So they provided, the peers voted as to who they thought provided leadership or exemplified leadership skills throughout their CPA experience. And the recipient of this award is also Matthew McGuinness. Another cash prize, we invite Matthew to speak on behalf of his peers. He was advised a few days ahead of time that he had this particular award, so he could prepare some words for this evening.
Everything comes with a price. Thank you all. First off, I'd like to thank my fellow graduates for selecting me to receive the Leadership Award. It means a great deal to me to receive this honor tonight. So I've been asked to say a few words on behalf of the class to summarize our experience in the CPA program. After all the great speeches tonight, I'm a little bit ashamed of how many corny accounting jokes I've included in this speech. But for anyone that knows me, that's expected, and I can't give a speech without slipping in a few accounting puns along the way. So if you give me a laugh or two along the way, I'd appreciate it. Well, not all of us here tonight graduating took the same path to get here. Some of us accomplished both the CGA and the CPA, and the rest of us completed the CPA way. I've gotten to know many of you here throughout our studies, but a lot of the only time we had to interact as a group was at our module workshops. So those, I think, have a lot of significance to us in terms of shared memories that we all have. So not only did we get to know each other very in-depth through our DISC personality profiles, D's and I's and S's and C's along the way, which were the highlight of each workshop in my opinion as an auditor. We also got to know through these workshops our facilitators along the way. Amy, Travis, Karen, Travis, and last but not least, Travis. So, thank you to all of you for your support along the way as well. At these workshops, we also learned many new skills to add to our inventory as accountants, such as gift wrapping a teddy bear with one hand while also blindfolded, or how to protect an egg from dropping from a high distance. I don't know about the rest of you, but these skills have personally got me out of a lot of pinches at work. Another important skill that we learned along the way at these workshops was how to budget and negotiate our precious time. A common question at every workshop was, so if we skip our break, does that mean we leave early today? This was an especially important skill to know during the summer workshops, when it got particularly hot in those classrooms. All jokes aside though, as one of the first groups to go through the new CPA program here on PEI, I think we learned early on that we needed to stick together to support each other to get through. From studying together for exams, to working as teams to prepare our capstone projects, it has really been a pleasure to complete this program with all of you. And last but not least, I'd like to end by saying thank you on behalf of all my fellow graduates, to everyone that's helped us and supported us along the way, from family and friends, to spouses, significant others, partners, who not only supported us and encouraged us as we went through the program, but also listened to our complaints, dealt with our constant talk of accounting, which I'm sure wasn't fun at some points, and heard on many occasions, "Oh, sorry, I can't tonight, I have to study." And also, I can't forget our coworkers and mentors, not only for answering a million questions at work, but also supporting us through our studies and through the process of applying the knowledge that we were obtaining through the program. I know I wouldn't be here today without the support of those around me. So thank you again, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Matthew, and congratulations on your awards. It is with great pleasure that I now turn your attention to our Fellowship Award. It is very timely that we have an FCPA to award this evening. For those just beginning in the profession, the dedication and accomplishment of members awarded this distinction should give you something to aspire to as you plan your future. The title of Fellow, designated by the initials FCPA, formally recognizes CPAs who have rendered exceptional service to the profession and/or whose achievements in their careers or in the community have earned them distinction and brought honor to the profession. We have with us this evening the following fellows of the Chartered Professional Accountants: Doug Carr, Richard Corkum, Debbie Good, Gerard Fitzpatrick, Ron Herbert, Alex Macbeth, Stan McPherson, Patrick McSweeney, Kathy O'Rourke, Keith Piggott, Hélène Cote, Anne-Marie Gamon, and Susan McIsaac. And now we add our newest FCPA, John Kevin Ladner. I would direct your attention to the screen behind me for a video to honor Kevin and his accomplishments.
Chartered Professional Accountants of Prince Edward Island are pleased to award their inaugural Fellow for great achievements and an outstanding career. For Kevin Ladner, exposure to the industry came very early, as his father Cecil and his uncle Mark were both accomplished accountants.
My father Cecil, he was my mentor. He had an accounting practice, and I actually started working with him when I was 11 years old. And what I learned from him was the value of building relationships, the value of treating people well.
As a graduate of UPEI, Kevin joined the Doane Raymond team in 1985. The firm later evolved into Grant Thornton in 1997, and Kevin has remained with the firm to this day. His vast experience has bolstered both the firm and the many clients he has served to new levels of success.
And over time, you build up relationships where you really feel like you're part of the team and you're really part of their success. And you know a lot about their business, but you know every bit as much about their personal side. And I really consider the vast majority of my clients as more than clients, they're really great friends.
Kevin Ladner has been described by many as an avid sportsman and a very dedicated individual, dedicated to his family and friends, his clients, and his community.
My wife Kim also has her CPA, and that's just been invaluable in my career. You know, we have 3 sons, Ryan, Ben, and Zach. They've all, Ryan and Ben have graduated from UPI with their business degree, and Zach is in 2nd year of his business degree. And I just feel that having a background with a business degree is just a great foundation to do whatever it is you want to do.
Kevin has offered countless hours of service with the Queen Elizabeth Hospital Foundation, the United Way, Holland College, and the Chamber of Commerce, as well as coaching several local sports teams. In his distinguished career, Kevin has held many top positions, including policy board member, office and regional managing partner, and currently the executive partner and chief executive officer of Grant Thornton, working from the firm's national office in Toronto.
And when you're from a small place like Charlottetown or like Prince Edward Island, I think what you learn really early on is the value of relationships and the value of treating people well. Because the reality is, in a small place, is you're going to bump into those people time and time again. That serves you well in a bigger stage. And I guess as I look over my career, that's something that's been foundational to me, is treating people well and treating people with respect.
I used to involve the students with clients at an early stage to develop the idea of client service and client relationships. And I'd take Kevin out on jobs and introduce him to the client, and he'd sit in the final meetings. And then I'd tell the client that you can also call Kevin if I'm busy for any questions you have. And after a while, my phone stopped ringing, so I knew Kevin had got a good relationship with that client.
He has a very innocuous way of becoming part of the fabric of your business, and he became not only a trusted business advisor, but he became a friend of Cox and Palmer, and he instilled a great deal of confidence in us, not just because of the work he did, but also the confidence that we had what it took to be successful.
I think Kevin's always been a champion of our people, and not for the firm's I'd say success, but more for the individual's success. And I've always felt that Kevin was somebody that really wanted individuals to succeed in whatever it was that they wanted to do.
And we can't forget Kevin's competitive nature, because Kevin, competitive people like to win, and he has that desire to do well both for his clients and himself and the firm.
Very competitive. Kevin is an athlete, or at least he claims to be one. A Red Wings fan for some strange reason.
Well, Kevin also likes when the Detroit Red Wings win, or actually any sports team that's involved with Detroit. He's been a long-time fan. And of course, it hasn't happened very often, so when it does, he's pretty happy. Kevin's had quite a number of promotions over the years. He became office managing partner for office, then the unit managing partner for PEI, and then he was regional manager for Atlantic Canada. Then his next promotion, of course, was CEO of the whole firm. So Kevin has risen to the top and did a good job at every level he was at, which left big shoes to fill.
He absolutely epitomizes what a true consummate professional is, and is a real tribute to not only our community, but the business community in Prince Edward Island and now Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Ladner. I would ask Ryan Keynote to present the award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the first time I saw that video, and there were some really bad pictures in there. It was, all those pictures weren't in the last 5 years, just so everybody knows. So, you know, I'll be very brief, and the first thing I'd like to do is really congratulate our new graduates, and going through the program. Unless you go through the program, you really can't verbalize how much work is involved in that. And all of you should be very proud of your accomplishment. And I know it just takes a lot of support from your family and friends. So it's really a team effort to get through the program, and just congratulations to all of you. And in terms of our profession, it's just a wonderful profession, and the opportunities that are before you are endless, and your career will be whatever you want it to be. So if I could turn back the clock and start over again, I would, because it's just been a great ride, and congratulations. I would really like to thank the Institute for this recognition, and when I got a call from Ryan, it was a surprise and it was greatly appreciated. And I was actually in the back of a taxi in Toronto going to hockey. I play hockey on Thursday nights, and I don't have a car, so I have to carry my gear and get a taxi. But it was a great call to get, and I really appreciate it. And certainly I also appreciate all the effort that Kathy O'Rourke and others put into my nomination. And even though, you know, I spend my time now in Toronto, and that's where I'm based, Prince Edward Island is still home, and I'm very proud to be from Prince Edward Island, and it is a special place. And a big reason it's a special place is because of the great people we have in this province. So just thank you everyone for that. As I said in the video, I really you know, started in the profession because of my father Cecil and my uncle Mark, and they were great inspirations to me, and you know, really role models. And you know, to get here today, they were my inspiration, but it was really a team effort. And I was very lucky to have great parents, and my mother Lillian is here tonight, and my brother Brian, and very lucky to have a great wife. So Kim has been in the profession as well, and it's just been fantastic, and really put her career on hold so my career could advance. So thank you, Kim, for everything. You know, the greatest accomplishment that we have is we have three sons that we're very proud of, and they're going the business route as well, and I think they'll just do fantastic. And then with respect to Kim's family, the Reed family, Francis and Peggy have been like parents to me, and just been wonderful, and all the rest of the Reed family, and they're all in the third and fourth row, so sales were up this evening because they're all here, and some of them came as far as Halifax, so I really appreciate that. So that's, you know, those are my comments, and as I said, it's been a real team effort. I also over the years had the opportunity to work with great people at Grant Thornton, and also with great clients, and I can tell each of you that I learned something from all of you along the way, and just thank you everyone for this wonderful recognition.
Thank you, Kevin. This concludes the formal part of the evening. On behalf of CPAPEI, I would like to thank you for joining us this evening in recognizing the achievements of our graduates and award winners, and invite all of you to join us for a congratulatory cake in the foyer as we continue to celebrate. As I stated earlier, anyone who would like to come forward for pictures may do so. Our photographer is available for photos with platform guests or with your friends and family. Enjoy the remainder of your evening. Thank you.